And once again, Tampa Bay, this is Pastor Brian J. Anderson, host and moderator of Voice of the Village. This is the podcast of the Village Podcast. And we're going to real quickly, we're going to be having a little sneak peek into our guest Friday on the show. We have David Harris IV from Prime America. I'm going to get this right, David. I'm going to get your card so we got this right. You are a investment advisor representative.
That's correct.
And that encompasses what? I'm going to let you say it.
Well, we work both in the investment industry, helping people with mutual funds, but also managed accounts and annuities, insurance. So we do multiple things in the financial industry.
Okay, so this basically it gives people opportunity to, if they want to understand what is money, how you make money, what you do with money.
Yeah.
And then if they have some type of investment, this gives them an opportunity to where they can come in, they can chime in, where they can make money, and they can. Actually, you kind of give them a blueprint of where they can put their money.
What's possible,
possibilities,
how to get started. I mean, just the fact that they don't have to have much; they just need to sit down and talk to somebody who can help them get started. That's the biggest part. We teach people how to do that, how much they need to save, where they need to save, what type of accounts, the different rates of returns that are possible to make. So really make them a lot more aware of what's possible.
Okay. And once again, me and David had a very good conversation. I'm still reeling because I had no idea that it was just, if you understand the terms as relates to the finance world, that's half the battle.
It is.
Because, you see the commercials, you watch the movies, and you think you know what you don't know.
Right.
Like, just one quick question. What is a Roth IRA?
It's a vehicle that you can save money that allows it to grow and be withdrawn tax-free when you reach retirement age.
Okay, and per the IRS, that age is 59 and a half.
That's correct. It has to be in the account for 5 years or 59 and a half, whichever's later, and then you can take it out totally tax-free.
Wow. Totally tax-free. Now, people, are you listening? Totally tax-free. And so, now, David, one of the things that I think that what a lot of people want to know is, okay, life insurance. We want to leave something for our loved ones. But at the same time, we want to balance that, but we want to have a quality of life too while we're still here. So that's something that you do also. Can you personally, can you help us realize that too? Kind of help us push in that direction a little bit.
It is possible to have your cake and eat it too. It is possible to have...
I hate to say it like that, but I guess you got a point.
It depends on what type of insurance program you have. So yes, it is possible to have insurance and be able to save money for your future in a place that is going to grow for you, not just for the insurance company. But it's also possible to have enough insurance, not just a small amount at a reasonable price. You just got to know where to look and the right questions to ask.
Okay. And so a person don't have to be dependent, or even they don't have to come from a lineage where, they don't have to be a Rothschild, don't have to be a Rockefeller or DuPont to make money.
Anybody can grow assets starting with a very minimal amount of money. All they need is just talk to somebody who can help them get in the right direction. Wow. That's what we do.
And I think one of my, I'm going to speak for me. One of my biggest fears and misnomers, if I may, was that I always thought you had to already have it.
Right.
I thought you had to have that rich father, that rich mother, the rich family to where, okay, here go your portion, invest it. Had no idea that if I just buckle down, sacrifice, and stay disciplined, I can do this myself.
Sure. Well, see, the financial industry in general caters towards the wealthy people. Right. But there are financial companies out there like our own that help average middle-income Americans get started with just a little bit of money. I mean, like as little as $25 just to get started opening up an investment account and moving money into a place where it can grow for you instead of sitting at the bank. You don't have to come from money. You don't have to have a lot of money. But we help people do the right things with the money they have.
Okay. And there's no set amount, like you have to have $5,000, $10,000. You can take a little, it's probably $100. and
Yeah.
start building your wealth.
Oh, absolutely.
So to speak, right?
You'd be amazed at what you could do with $100. You could protect your family financially in case you die too soon with the right amount of insurance. At the same time, also start to build wealth for your family for the future in case you don't die and you live a long, happy retirement. Both can happen with as little as $100. Absolutely, it's possible to do the right things for people in both areas, and you don't have to have much to start.
I don't want to steal the thunder from
Yes.
Friday's show, but I'll tell you this. When we sat down and did the financial calculator, we're going to talk about that too. So please join us from 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time right here on AM 1590 WRXB on the podcast and VFN Live TV. We are going to be streaming the show as well. So you have 3 opportunities to get this information. And for those who are my Facebook friends, I'm going to post it anyway. So, and this podcast is only a precursor, just a little snapshot of what you're going to have Friday. I'm not going to give it away. I want you to join us live right here on WRXB. And David will be here. But let me tell you, the financial calculator, let me tell you something. And I guess that's a part that bothers me. And I have to laugh. Just when you think in life you done figured some things out. It's almost like being in kindergarten again. When you sit down and say, Brian, look at this. And it's like, wow. The possibilities are endless financially. And it don't take much money.
That's right.
So maybe one year you can forego that trip to Disney World. Invest it.
Yep.
And I'm serious. I'm not saying I have a good time, but invest it.
Well, we're going to talk about what to do with tax returns, all kinds of good stuff.
Ah, man, I know. Listen, join us this Friday on The Voice of the Village with my co-host, Minister Diane Jones, Deaconetta Sam Surratt here on AM 1590, on the podcast, The Voice of the Village podcast. And once again, you can join me on VFN Live TV too as well. David, thank you very much. This is David Harris from Prime America. He will be the guest in the studio. Also want to say hi to Esther Rope as well. She couldn't make it in, but we will have her again. You know, she had attended to a family matter, which is fine. And David was gracious enough to come in. And man, this guy has a passion for financial literacy and financial independence.
Yep, that's it.
So once again, this is Pastor Brian J. saying thank you, and I hope to see you. God bless you.